Hey challengers, my name is Britt Jasperson, as I hope you know by now, and I will be your coach moving forward with your fitness challenge. So some of you guys are doing 21-day programs, some of you guys are doing 90-day programs, and everything in between. So I'm going to make this a little more generic just so it applies to everybody. But I first wanted to say welcome, and I'm so excited to have you on board. As you guys know, I have suffered with autoimmunity and some body image issues and some emotional health issues and fitness and healthy nutrition, and really being on this journey and learning to love myself has been such a game changer for me. And the program you're about to do, I've done a lot of programs. I think I've done about 9 programs in full through Beachbody now. And these programs are the simplest way I've found to get healthy. It's always gonna take hard work, of course, and that's not always easy, but these nutrition plans are really simple, really dialed in, will make you feel good, will help you get results. The fitness is laid out for you. You have a schedule, you have the program. It's so easy in that respect. Of course, you have your superfoods, which I'm a huge believer in. Before I did anything with Beachbody, I actually was taking 25 pills a day of superfoods to treat my autoimmunity because that's how deeply I believe in them. Like, I found them on my own and started taking them to treat myself. And I really think that the American diet is void of nutrition, unfortunately, because of the way we've modified our food supply and, of course, just our poor food choices. So superfoods really help fill in those gaps and are something that I think are really important and really healing. So I'm excited for you guys to try those. So yeah, I'm just super stoked for you guys to be embarking on this journey, because regardless of your goals, whether it's weight gain, weight loss, maintenance, toning, it really doesn't matter. These programs are really suited for any of your goals. And like I said, my goal for you guys, of course I want to help you reach your goals, but my goal for you is to learn to live healthy habits and really make this a lifestyle. Of course, you're taking on a challenge, this X amount of days, but I hope that this will instill some good habits in you and give you some information moving forward so that you can live truly healthy and fulfilling lives rather than just during this challenge. So welcome, and I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to help you. I wanted to say that you can reach out to me anytime. Anything you need help with, if you need extra accountability, like whatever it is you need, I'm here to serve you. You tell me what you need, and I will do my best to make it happen. So where to start? Your program, regardless of what you purchase, will be up on Beachbody On Demand from 24 to 48 hours after your initial purchase. So to access that, you need to sign into your free Team Beachbody account that you created, and on the top left of the screen there will be something that says Beachbody On Demand. So click on that, and then at the very top there should be something that says purchased programs, and whichever program you're doing should pop up there. So whether it's 21-Day Fix or Country Heat or Core de Force, it doesn't matter. It should be right there. And if you click on that, not only will it have your workouts available for access, but it will have all of your materials. So basically you're waiting for like the actual, in hand, like your containers or your actual workout DVDs, of course your superfoods, but all of the information you need to get started is already there, including your workouts for streaming or download. So go check that out and start getting familiar with your program. The first thing I would do if I were you is literally just to read everything that's available to you. So read your nutrition guide, read your workout schedule, and just really get a feel for what it is that you're gonna be doing. And the hardest part for me when I started my first challenge, which was 21-Day Fix, a year and a half ago now, holy crap, actually more than that, scary. Anyway, that was a little trip down memory lane, but I remember when I started, and even to this day, the slowest part of this and the most overwhelming part of this for me was meal planning. And so I just wanted to give you guys a little info on how I meal plan, and hopefully this will help you guys. But I recommend that you start meal planning now. Like, I don't care if your challenge starts in 2 days or 2 weeks from now. This is gonna be the slowest, most challenging part. So here's how I do it. I make a little grid because most of our programs follow the 21-Day Fix meal plan, which is the color-coded container system. If your program does not, it's still gonna be really comparable. It's just instead of yellow, it's gonna be called a carb. And instead of using the yellow container to portion it, it's gonna tell you a 1/4 cup or whatever. It's still the exact same concept. It's just the color-coded container is kind of simplified. But I make a little chart. I'll show you guys. Hopefully you can see. And so here is the first letter of the container. So G green, P purple, R red, Y yellow, B blue, O orange, and then TSP for teaspoon. So I make that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then next to it, I also put the numbers. So I put like 3G, 2P, 4R, so I know how many of those I'm aiming for in any one day. So that's how I make my little grid. And then from there, I don't have it marked at the top, but it's like basically breakfast. Well, I'll show you a better one. Like breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. So I kind of group them together according to which meal it is. And so here's what I like to do. I like to just kind of go through my cookbooks, or you can go to the Team Beachbody blog. It's amazing. Or also Fixate, which is on Beachbody On Demand. It's like a cooking show. Those are all amazing resources for you to start familiarizing yourself with healthy recipes. And your nutrition guide has some healthy recipes as well. So I like to write down which meals I'm going to plan for that week. And so for me, that's generally just dinners, because my breakfast is always going to be the same. It's always spinach, some kind of fruit, a scoop of Shakeology, and almond milk. That's it. Every single morning, I'm the most boring human alive. So yeah, I recommend coming up with one breakfast option and just rolling with it for the week, and then aim for maybe 2 lunch options so you don't get too bored, and then up to like 3 dinner options. And for the dinner options, I recommend cooking them in bulk, and make sure that they last for at least 2 different meals so that you're not overwhelming yourself. You know, you're already gonna have to be building in workouts into your life that you probably weren't doing before. So if you're also trying to build in food, you want to make that as simple as possible so that you stick with it. Otherwise, it might be too much for you to tackle all at once. So try to make things in bulk so you're not like feeling like you're spending every minute in the kitchen. So I fill in my breakfast because, again, it's all the same all week long. And then I will go to the dinner and I will say, okay, here's the dinners I have planned. Like this is my actual meal plan for this week. So Anthony wanted to roast a whole chicken. We're going to do some cabbage soup. At one point, we're going to do wings and artichoke, and then pumpkin gnocchi with shredded chicken. So those are the things I know we're going to make, and then I plug them in. So I'm like, okay, well, on Tuesday nights, Weasel will be at daycare, so we'll have a little more time, so that'd be a good night to roast the chicken, because that takes a little longer. So I fill it in, roast chicken, a portion of veggies, and olive oil, because that's what I know is going to be the ingredients for that dinner. So I plug them into the appropriate containers. So now I have my breakfast plan, and I have my dinner planned. And so for lunch, my strategy is just to fill in the blanks. So now I see, okay, what I have left over essentially between breakfast and dinner is I need, 1 green container, 1 purple container, 1 red container, 1 yellow container, 1 blue container, and 1 orange container. So I see what I have left over, and then I plug in meals that make sense for me. So one of my favorites right now is Greek salad. I just chop up some romaine, some romaine, some cucumber, and some tomato. And then I just throw that in a homemade dressing. I like to make Greek dressing. And with some pine nuts. And so and then some I don't know how you say it, Kalamata olives. Anyway, so I just throw that together, shake it up, done. And then sometimes I'll do a second Shako, maybe just like Shako alone with some almond milk or whatever. So I just plug those in, like those odds and ends. And so salad is great because you can throw whatever you need. You can throw a protein, you can throw veggie, you can throw fruit. So I love salads for lunch just because they're versatile and it's easy to adapt them to my meal plan. Another good one, like I said, you can always do a second Shakeology, but that's up to you, financially, if you want to be ordering more than 1 bag a month, or you'll end up running out if you're doing 2 a day. Also like any kind of lettuce wraps, you can do like lettuce, turkey, a little goat cheese, and some like chopped walnuts. And if you're feeling wild, you could throw a little dash of honey on there or something like that. Soups are also great lunch options. Of course, sandwiches are great lunch options. So yeah, I tend to pick things that are kind of versatile and where I can change up like the ingredients really easily, to suit my meals for the day. So that's how I go about meal planning. So I make this meal plan, and then once I'm done with that, I go and make my grocery list. So from there, it's like, okay, what do I need to make this roast chicken dinner? Okay, obviously I need a whole chicken. I need a bag of mixed frozen organic veggies, and I have olive oil, so I'm good. Okay, so I'm gonna make salad. So I need to buy lettuce. I need to buy 2 cucumbers. I need to buy 3 tomatoes. And I just kind of after planning my full week, I make my grocery list, I go shopping, and voila. So The first time I did this, I think it took me 2 hours, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, it's a slow process when you're first learning. So just be patient with yourself and know that there's a learning curve. After your first round, it'll get so much easier. And the cool thing is once you make this, save it, you guys. And so maybe once you have like 3 or 4 of them, you just rotate. You just say, I'm going back to my week 1 meal plan, and you're golden, right? So that's what I would recommend doing to start. You could always do a soft start for your workouts if you're like, oh, like if you're chomping at the bit and you're like, I need to start right now. Go start right now. That's totally fine. But just be ready to recommit and start over day 1, the day the challenge group opens, because you're going to want to be on track with everyone else. It just makes it more fun and more exciting when everyone's on day 1 together. So those are my recommendations for where to start. I hope this helps you. Again, I'm super excited for you. I am here for you. So you need to just speak up and let me know. I can't read your mind. So if there's something you're needing from me that I'm not providing, like, chat with me about it. Like, I'm totally open for constructive criticism and for requests, and I'll do my very best to accommodate you because I absolutely want you to get your very, very best goals. So, or excuse me, results, not goals. I want you to hit your goals and get your best results. So, yeah, I'm super excited for you. Get ready, get prepared, fail to plan, plan to fail. So make sure you're prepared for that day 1. You have all your shit together. So let's do this thing, you guys. Thanks for having faith in me as your coach, and I have faith in you that you are going to crush this.